Hello, and let me show you how to synchronize data between Jira on the one side, where we have like shop, and then we would like to synchronize it towards the Easyredmine with a very same project name. And here you can see like in the Easyredmine there is a like an empty task list, same as well as in the Jira. And our use case will be like to create the tasks in the Jira, like the classic backlog with the start date, due date, and estimate. And then in the Easyredmine we'll be like having a look into the resources and then see who is available and to whom we can assign the task. And then afterwards, the realization of the task will be in the Jira back. So let's create a backlog in the Jira right now, and then simply if we are talking about the new eShop, so then we will start with, for example, design of the eShop, and then afterwards, of course, we should put there like a start date. So let's imagine since today, and then additional 3 weeks. I will just create like a free super easy task, and then afterwards we can go for the on synchronization. Of course, we should put there like a original estimate. So in my case, it would be like a 40 hours. So the one total week. And then let's create another task like a design. So then it will be like a catalog. And then of course we will start somewhere yeah, in the middle of the next week, for example, and then it will take another 2 weeks. And then of course let's put there also some estimate. In this case it should be less, so as an original estimate I will put it like a 20 hours. And then the last task would be about the payment on the eShop. So in that case let's put there the start date somewhere at the beginning of the next month, and then we will move it. Yeah, it would be a bit longer task, more complex, and then also the estimate should be higher. So in that case I will put it like at 60 hours. And then if I will have a look into the classic list view, so then we do have like a free task in our scope. These tasks are unassigned, and then there is of course the start date, due date, and then estimate also exist. And in order to synchronize it towards the Easyredmine in the classic task list view, so then we should use some platform. In my case, I will use like make.com, which is a cloud-based application. And then firstly, I will launch the scenario where first I have to connect to the Jira. So there is a predefined connector, which is basically snapshotting all of the data, and then I will send it to the Easyredmine in the end and store it based on the definition of the REST API. So I will store it as a like a variable from the Jira, and then I have to reformat also the format of the dates. So just FYI to you that the Jira is working, for example, in the seconds, so I have to recalculate the estimate, and then also the dates are different format. So that's just for explanation of the reformatting. But long story short, now I can launch it. So I will do it manually, but normally it is happening like over the night or each few minutes. And then here you can see in these bubbles that something has happened. So then we can jump into the Easyredmine, refresh the page, and voila, we do have start date, due date for this free task, design, catalog, and payment, and then even included the estimates, right? And now, if we would like to play the role as a project manager or PMO, so I can jump into the resource management plugin and then see like who is available and to whom I can assign the tasks, right? So I can see, all right, design, who is available, Corey. So in that time, I will just drag the task and move it to Corey. And then the catalog, who else is available during that time? Connie. Connie is available, so I will move it to Connie, right? And another person for the payment, who is available during that time? I see friends. Friends is available here in that time, so I can move it to the friends. And then if I will click save, so in the Easyredmine you will see also the assignee of the task here. It has changed, right? And in order to get back this data, like who is assigned on that task, to the Jira. So of course it needs to go again through the API and through this integration. Unfortunately, I don't have let's say all of these persons within the Jira. If they do exist, so of course it will be assigned physically to these three persons. But just for this demo purpose, I will show you like the assignee back to me. So here you can see in the Jira it's unassigned right now, but I will launch the scenario, which is basically copywriting from Easyredmine to Jira data. So it's again like getting, let's say, all of the issues. Then I will need to know the IDs of the issues from Jira, and then I will update the assignee accordingly. So I will just launch it. Boom! Here you can see like a free records. Yeah, free records has been changed, and if I will switch back to the Jira and refresh the page, so there should be, let's say, my name. But if, of course, if in the Jira will exist the users the same users as in the Easyredmine, so it will map it accordingly, and the assignee will be based on that. So this is just the principle how we can synchronize data between Jira to Easyredmine and vice versa through the REST API.